Bossonaires. Hey, my energy level is coming back a little bit. I'm still exhausted and recuperating, but I'm still showing up for you. And I'm going to share a little bit more ideas really quick about the focus where I'm shooting the group towards and everything like that. So I remember watching a couple of shows back in the days, some hospital shows, and it became like a teaching hospital, right? And watch one currently now where the doctors they perform and they do stuff, but they ask the students and they help them. And so that's what we're going to do. When I do videos now, occasionally I'm going to have it as a teaching video. I'm going to do the video, and that's what's about to do right now. So stay and watch this, okay? So I'm going to do things within the videos, but I'm also going to tell you why I'm doing them, how I'm doing it to make it look so smooth as it does. And that's how I'm going to start to approach things to see how people enjoy that or what's coming from it. And so I'm about to show you a couple of little clips and tell you what I did to put them in that order for the logo for one of our Boston into how I would present it. So let's jump into this and I'm going to explain that to you. And also, the way we're focusing some stuff now is that uh, everything that I'm doing, I'm giving the information away, showing you how to do it, and you can go out and do it yourself. Like I always tell people, you can go to that famous YouTube university and learn everything here for free, or you can upgrade and pay me to learn how to do it direct access. And that's what we're going to start doing, right? I'm going to show you what to do so you get excited and say, "Oh, I want to do that." Then I'm gonna say, pay me so I can show you how to do it. Right. So I am big time eCam man. That's what I teach. That's what I know. I've been doing it for years. I love it. I would not use anything else. You can do similar things with different softwares out there, right? So there's third-party softwares, VMux, VMix, a couple of other ones. But eCam, sorry, PC users. All right, so let's jump into this. So first thing that I have coming up here is 4 overlays, right? I'm going to use one, two, three, four. Yes, 4 overlays. This was a Bostonairs kind of logo, what they had for their community. And I have it come on from the left side like this strategically because the eye movement, right? You can have it come from any side, doesn't matter, but the eye movement makes the brain of the person watching click on. Okay, that's why you never see, in essence, when you're watching a movie or something not moving every 7 to 10 seconds or something like that, right? The numbers vary, but it comes on. I also strategically have it placed so that it halves, right? So it comes to me. Now, ideally, I also could do some things where I place it here. Those are just preferences at that point. I just personally like it when it's more so like this for certain ones, so that it gives focus directly still to myself and to the item that I bring on screen. Okay. The next, I'm going to show you what we converted the logo into. So this was kind of their first one, and so forth like that. And then now we have this, which is for their school community and so forth there. And the school community is at the bottom as well. But let me tell you really quick why I did that. Because what's going to happen now is I'm going to come back to me so I can talk about it. So in essence, it would look like this when I was doing it. If I was bringing something up. All right, so now we have this item. Here it is, and this is what it looks like. Here's the work that we did, and then now it looks like this. Okay, so what happened there was I used my Stream Deck to go from one logo to the next, right? So let's bring that back up so I can show you. So here we have this logo here. I, in essence, want their brain to see this and then see that. So now they go excited because they see it in conjunction with each other. Versus when I go from this one, for an example. So normally I would be here then, and now I would say, so we're going to take a different look at it. But then I come back to me because now I want to prep them for what they're about to see next. So these two, I want their brain to see it and then get excited. I want their synapses to fire off because they see what was old, they see what was, whatever color, and then they automatically see something new, right? So ideally, what I'm saying that for is this: the next overlay looks like this. Okay. We make it bigger, then we just put the rewire. But it doesn't give the same effect if I go from this to this, right? It's not the same effect because they're lost. They don't know what's happening. So what I do is I come back to here and then I come back to my talking head. Now I get to talk to them for another 30 seconds, minute, whatever, and then prep them for what's about to come. So it would look something like this as we go down in conjunction. All right, so here we are starting off with what we started with, and this is what it looked like. And from this, we put our minds together and we changed it to this. Yes, now we can see how it flows, and here's why the brain synapses coming together and so forth. But I want to show you all a little closer view of that. And when we get closer, I want you to pay attention to something specific, right? Now I'm just blabbering, but now I'm prepping them so that they get to see what's happening. And then now I say, all right, so take a look at it without the words and tell me, does it make you feel something different? Now they know what to look for more specifically, right? Because I'm always prepping them to come towards an ending. So you can see how and why we do the overlays in conjunction. Then we come back to our talking head. Then I go back to the close up of the logo. Okay. Let me see really quick. So we back there. All right. So then now from this one here again, I'm going to tell them, look at it closer. What do you think? Put it in the chat. Tell me your ideas. And I'm going to come back to the main talking head because I have one more overlay, which is the last one. And I need to prep them for that there, right? So instead of me just going once again from this overlay to the next one, I want to prep them, right? So do you see the difference in why from the very first one here to this one without me needing to do anything else, right? This makes the difference of why they see it. Old to new, okay? Then versus me going like this, okay? All right, so, okay, we'll wrap this up. And if you have questions, put them in the comments there, and we're going to be scaling. Man, I'm excited. I can't tell you, I'm exhausted, but I'm excited because great things are coming. But okay, so now we go to the last one. And then also, what you may be wondering, well, how is it going so smooth? I'm using my Stream Deck. I always recommend Stream Deck to anyone so that they can be in more power. Let me see something here. Okay. And it makes it so much easier. One button to rule them all, using one button to go through my overlays. All right. So from that, I go here and I say, so that's how we did it. Now, let me show you how everything came together. Because now we take the logo and we put it and use it as an intro and an outro video for your lives, for your videos, and so forth. And it looks like this. Okay. So again, that's how smooth that is, right? I don't have to keep looking for something. I'm using my Stream Deck. I've got my overlays set in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I did. I just put it 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my live, my video, my content is set up. So if I were to fire through them really quick, just so you can see what it looks like and why it slowed down, it would look like this. Remember, I'm pressing one button to go from one to the next. If you don't have a Stream Deck, you still can use these and just use your keyboard as hotkeys and set it up so that you just go next, next, next. Okay. You don't need a Stream Deck, but it helps. So now I'm pushing the next button. There's the next overlay. Then there's the next overlay. And then there is the next overlay. Okay. So you can kind of see how it would be set up when I would go like this and say, all right, everyone, here we go. Let me show you the old overlay, old logo. This is what it looked like. We put our minds together. And now are y'all ready to see the new and improved blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Yes, you can see this, that, or the other. But before we go any further, let me show you a closer view of it. And I want y'all to pay attention to the wiring or something like that, whatever you're saying. Yeah. So let me show you another close-up view of what it looks like. Bam. And within this close-up view, let's show you how it all came together. And we're going to show you an intro and an outro, and it looks something like this. All right, that is it. Thank you all for taking a look. Put your comments, your questions in the chat. For those who have not upgraded, upgrade, because we are leveling up, and I am here to show you how to use this content to make things simpler for you, how to make you get people to pay more attention to you. Okay, I'm tired, slap happy tired. I'm just talking. All right. We got a training today at 1 p.m. Eastern. Come see it. We're going to be talking webinars, how to host them, how to do some simple things like that. Then Thursday, we have our mock webinar, the webinar lab. Make sure you show up for that there, 6 p.m. Eastern. We're flipping times. We don't have to do it at the same time. This is about you all. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Keep branding yourselves like the bosses that you are.
Brand like a boss. Brand like a boss.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Oh, you're expecting a teaser for Deadpool 2. Well, we don't have that kind of money. We expecting Sam Jackson show up with an eye patch and a saucy little leather number? Go.